Okay, couch potatoes. We're live again reporting on this newsworthy swell event and storm event. And today we have two very special guests, high-profile shaper and cult surf video star John Robertson. And we got our first world champion on the couch, 2022 ISA world champion Kirra Pinkerton, and also San Clemente local, is joining us on the couch to report on this news. How's everyone doing this morning?
Very good. Thank you.
Doing good.
Okay, Kira's looking, she's a little cold, she's bundled up, but she got her blanket, she knew to be prepared. So, let's report on some news. Let's go to our news story, because we're a news channel. Okay, our top story of the week is drum roll.
That's kind of your tour here of Portugal. I'm done for the year.
Slater just
I
retired.
might be done forever in Portugal.
Nah.
We'll see. But
do it.
thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, that's our top surf news. Looks like Kelly let a little thing slip. What do you guys think, John? Do you
I don't think he should
Kelly's
retire.
retiring?
Hell, he might be, but I don't think he should.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think he's retiring.
What's Kira think?
Irony.
I think he's just saying that. Get the
Okay.
attention.
Put your mic a little closer there, Kira.
How's that?
Ooh,
Is
there
that
we
better?
go. Well, yes, we want to hear that beautiful voice. Okay, so John says what? No?
Yeah.
He's saying no. Slater's not. He's kind of in trouble though. He might not have a choice. What do you guys? He's got 2 more events. He's below the cut line. He's gonna have
There's
to
a
do
cut
good
line?
at Bells. Yeah, so after Bells and then Margaret River, they like chop half the tour.
Oh, it's like
And
the-
right
they did
now
like the
he's
tennis tour again.
Yeah, he's below it. So,
Bobby liked that one, huh?
Yeah, so he's below. What do you think his chances are, John? Yes or no? Is Slater making the cut?
What do you mean? He pulls like rabbits out of hats. Of course.
Okay, John says yes. What does Kira say?
I think he can do it. I think you might as well just surf the last 2 events while you can. You know, you're there.
Okay, everyone's calling Kelly's gonna make it. I'm gonna call it too, because you can't have the tour without Kelly. Okay, so here's how the show's gonna work. John's gonna go out there and report on the conditions live. He's gonna go surf for us. This is a very special event because John grew up here ripping every day, and he hasn't surfed here in 10 years. We're calling this the Robo 10-year reunion with T Street. He didn't bring his board. He didn't bring a wetsuit, even though we told him to. But luckily Noah lives up the road. He went up and grabbed a wetsuit and a surfboard for John. Because Kira said, listen, boys, I'm not going first. I'm going second because I'll be too cold if I go freaking first. So we're going to do what Kira says because she's the world champ. So, John.
You gotta listen to Kira.
Yeah, listen to Kira. That's the theme of
So
the
I
day.
don't have any
What are you
booties.
riding? Show us your equipment.
I got this sick little 5.7 fish.
Have you ridden lost surfboards before in your career?
Many of them.
Okay. Okay, get out there. We're gonna talk to Kira and dissect every one of your waves. All right, this is a 10-year reunion for John. He only. I don't even. Is that? See, he knows. Look at. He knows all the. He's asking
Crawford's
Kira.
has no one.
Where's that? Don't go too far from the camera, though. Look at those. Those are all the local peak names. See, to the outsider, this just looks like a random beach break. But if you're low, you know all the secret peaks and names, right? Is that what you're talking?
Aw.
Oh, look at that. Kiss. Oh my God, the girlfriend's so stoked on him right now. He's looking big time on the webcast and stuff. There he goes. So, you never heard of John Robertson?
Me?
Yeah.
I've heard of him. I just didn't realize who he was personally.
Okay. This is awesome. We're going to see how he does. This guy's...
I don't think I've ever seen him surf.
He's got a couple NSSA titles under his belt. But, you know what? You got probably more titles than him. That's for sure.
No. Never won a national title.
Really? But
He's
you
got
won
me
the
on
world
that.
title, so you already went straight above that.
Yeah.
So
0 to
tell
100.
us what you've been up to lately, because you told me earlier that you're really cold because you're not used to this weather.
Yep.
Why aren't you used to this weather?
I've had a little break in contests, and so I took a little trip to Indo and was in Bali for a few weeks. Didn't really get any waves, and then was on a boat trip for 12 days and got waves only on the last day, but it was a good last day.
Oh wow, that sounds like a dream.
Yeah.
So
A
yeah,
lot warmer.
so you're in between events. So you're coming back here for a couple of weeks. What's the program when you come home, like in between a trip and an event?
I go and train in Huntington like a few times a week and kind of hang out with my family because sometimes I'll leave for like a few months and then come back for like a few days, but it's kind of a bigger gap, so spend some more time with like my brother and my mom and dad. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are they surfers? Your family surf, or how did you start surfing?
my dad was a pro surfer. He did the Bud Tour and a bunch of stuff, and he still surfs really good, but doesn't really surf anymore. So I need to get him to surf more.
Only when the waves are good.
Yeah, or when we're in Indo or something.
Where did he start you off surfing?
Like Doheny and Kauai actually, and like the bays, like where the rivers would connect with the ocean. He would push me in, and a wave would just take me all the way down the river.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
got pretty spoiled.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When was there a point like in your life where you realized like that's it, like I'm a surfer, I want to be a pro surfer, like I don't want to do other sports or other avenues with
Yeah. I mean, I kind of was born into it, and I didn't really know anything else. And then I think, like a year and a half ago, was when I realized I don't really want to do anything else. Just because I explored and tried other things, but surfing was just like, I had a lot of experience in it, and I loved it, and so it kind of made me to realize this is all I want to ever do.
and you've been doing pretty well at it.
Yeah.
Who's that? You know these guys?
No.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch the action. I get sidetracked on all these deep conversations, but if any action goes down, we gotta do the webcast thing and talk about it.
All right.
So let's
Where's he
pay
sitting?
attention here too. There he is. There's Robo. He hasn't surfed here in 10 years. He only surfs like big barrels, like the wedge and stuff.
Okay.
When did you start competing in events? Like when does that start taking place?
Like coming up.
Yeah, like what age? And you grew up in San Clemente, right?
Yeah, I think I did my first contest at 6, and then just did them ever since.
6? Whoa, what division? What do they call the 6-year-old division?
I don't even remember. It was something like mini groms or something.
Mini Grom. You're not in a Grom, you're a mini Grom.
Yeah, my first contest was at Doheny, and Cade Matson was there actually. He had the huge bowl cut.
No way. Did you take him out?
I think I might have beat him in my first
Nice.
heat, but I lost to Griffin Foy.
Griffin
In the
Foy,
final.
okay.
Yeah.
I bet you taken out a lot of the boys back in the day. No.
Maybe, I don't know. Probably not.
What was your first, so in 2018 you won the WSL Pro Junior World title.
Hmm.
So you're a 2-time world champion.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And you didn't know you want to be a pro surfer after that one?
Yeah, I did, but at the same time, I was still like a teenager, and
There he goes, Robo. Oh, he's looking like Chris Ward. That board looks a little small for him.
you should take mine out.
Should have taken yours out, huh? Okay, well, we know he can stand up. That's a good sign.
No leash, too.
No leash. This is 10 years. He's huffing and puffing out there, I guarantee it. So take us through that, the Pro Junior World title. Like, where did it happen? Who did you beat? Give us a little rundown.
Okay. It was in Taiwan. First time there for everyone at the contest, which was pretty cool. Like, just to show up and no one has any experience. And the waves were just all lefts, and I love lefts. Like, that was kind of like my stronger suit when I was younger. And I was actually staying with Gabriella Bryan and Keala, and we had happened to all meet up on the way to the final, and me and Kiala were in the final together, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't really remember much. I was just like in shock when it happened. My semi, I needed like 17 points. I was comboed, and with 5 minutes, I ended up getting it and making it through.
Yeah, a couple crazy things seem to have to happen like that throughout an event to take a win. It seems like there's always that one heat where it's like the crazy comeback.
I almost find that that's like more like, I like that feeling more than like winning a contest. I think just like that comeback is like, I don't know, it feels so good when you can like accomplish something within like a few minutes and you just like blow your own mind pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That must be a good feeling. I wouldn't know much about that, but I'm sure it's insane. Surfing in Taiwan, that must have been a trip. Like, did you guys have guides, and how was the language barrier and stuff? They speak Chinese there, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Taiwanese.
Taiwanese, yeah.
Taiwanese.
They were actually like super helpful with everything. Like everyone spoke a little bit of English, and I don't know, it was one of my favorite countries. That everyone was super, super nice, and like the whole coast was beautiful, all super green, and yeah, there was a bunch of really good waves. If you can get over there, I recommend it.
Really? Yeah. So they have a full surf scene over there, like there's locals and stuff?
Yep. They have like, I mean, there not really many surfers actually, but people know like where the waves are and stuff.
Yeah, there's a little surf culture.
Yeah.
What's the weather like? Is it like tropical? Like you're in your bikini trunks?
Yep, it's like 80 degrees in the water and on land.
Oh,
it was amazing.
It's full tropical.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, Taiwan.
Yeah. Weirdest thing about that place is I think the fastest you can go. Oh, someone's going.
Is that Robo?
Mm-hmm.
Do a huge air. Oh,
Nice.
up into the lip.
Oh, there
Loses
goes the board.
though. Noah's round-nosed fish is going into the rocks.
Uh-oh.
So you ride Lost Surfboard, same board that John's riding. That's how I got your number. I called Gian. I was like, we need to contact Kirra. We need a world champ on the couch. He said, yep, she's in town.
Oh.
How did you start? Have you always ridden Lost Surfboards, or how did you get on those boards?
Yeah, I've never ridden another board. Matt's my neighbor, so I feel like if I had another board, he might get a little pissed. No.
Can't come showing up with the Channel Islands or something.
No. No, but he's known me my whole life, so he's always worked with me, and he makes the best boards to me, I think, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's got to be handy when like one of the best shapers in the world's your neighbor.
Yep.
that works out pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
We coaxed Matt to sit on the couch one day.
I watched that.
We caught him down here watching his kid. We got him
River?
to sit down. Yeah, River's down here. All the. Is this like your usual like everyday stop? What's the usual? Not T Street.
No, I go anywhere there's no people.
She doesn't like the crowds.
Yeah, no, I'm not a crowd person at all.
But you said you go to Huntington a lot to practice.
Yeah.
Do you have like coach down there, or what's the program?
I do like workouts and stuff, and then I'll just like either go before or after, just surf at Huntington. So, but I don't have a coach right now actually.
No coach.
Coachless.
Were you like what is SIMA? Did you workouts with SIMA and stuff for the U.S. team, or is that a different program?
Different program. This guy's just like he kind of does like rehabs and workouts and like a bunch of like good stuff to keep the body limber, keep yourself surfing forever. So.
Yeah. We bring it up a lot on the show. You kind of like to be a pro surfer. You have to like figure out Huntington.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think anyone who says they hate Huntington is just bound to not have a good surf there, because I think it's like really fun and it's always changing, and right now it's like that little right point on the inside. I really like it there.
Yeah, me too. I love it there too.
Mhm.
I'm a Huntington lover, but yeah, some people don't like it, but they're blowing it because it's kind of fun. Have you ridden the round-nosed fish, the board John's riding?
Yeah, it's actually my favorite board. Oh, he's already in.
You're already in?
Oh.
He said he's too cold and he's too old. Well, you just have to sit off to the side while we talk to Kirra for a little bit.
No. Sorry for making you go out.
We're sorry, John. Dude, you slammed that section though. Can we get a? Can we replay that one?
My belly.
Do we?
You want to try my board?
Please don't replay it.
Dude, you want
my
to
board.
try Kira's board?
It's got a lot of volume.
Yeah. Nah.
It does.
Do you know John's a shaper?
I like it.
You know that what's that stab thing? Stab in the dark. He's been one of those shapers.
Okay, cool.
What place did you get? We'll ask him that later. Look at, see, he's looking at it. That's how a shaper looks at a board.
The shaper hole.
Yeah. All the surfers like hold it like this. Yeah, that's what the surfers do. Show us how the shapers look at it. Okay, there we go. That's how a shaper looks at a
I
board.
can't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're commentating on it. Right? Do you ever notice that? That's how Matt looks at a board, huh?
Yep.
And then all the surfers just put it under and go like this.
Yeah, do the whole rail
Do the
thing.
she
The
knows.
monkey
She
grab.
knows. Okay. What do you think of that board, John? You got any tips for Matt?
What's up, Purdy?
You got any
What's
tips?
that?
You got any tips for Biolas?
No, he makes perfect surfboards. Seriously.
There we go.
It's like one flowing, perfect piece of foam.
What, do you let Matt see those fins though when you're walking down the street? Or you pop those out?
I don't know if he cares that I use those, but FCS kind of cares because those things are like 4 years old and I won't use any of the
Okay,
new
we're not
ones.
gonna point those out. Shh.
They're a little old.
But they must work, huh?
They're definitely the best fins I've ever used.
You're not gonna ride that thing, John?
I don't want to dig the nose.
Thing's too good. She probably won a world title on that thing. Is that your world title board?
Actually, yeah, it's a copy of the board I was riding.
What model is it? What's the world title model?
I only ride sub drivers
Oh, that's sick. Me too.
and round pin or rounded tail.
Oh, rounded tail sub driver. Okay, if you want to win a world title, people, you gotta order that model.
Yep.
Or of course a robo surfboard.
Yeah.
We'll be plugging that hard soon.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't bring his board down.
I know. I said, look, we could market your brand on the show, and he's just like, no, I didn't bring a board. That's typical pro surfer guys. Just whatever you tell them to do, they're just gonna do the opposite. You ever notice that?
A little bit, not really. I don't know.
They're always trying to get out of stuff. What about producer director Omar?
Yeah, we're having massive technical issues. The stream's out. Everybody's fine at home. They have no idea, but I'm over here scrambling.
Okay, Omar Scram. So we don't have any segments.
No,
to
I
pull
could
up.
probably get some segments going. You know what we don't have, and it kind of blows is our ISO recordings aren't working. So to make our highlights that you guys all watch later, kind of.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I mean, we have a master recording, so we can make something, but it's not gonna look the same. Kind of blows. I'm bummed out, but it is what it is.
We'll do our best.
I mean, we're still here. It's still cool out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a world champ on the couch. What's cooler than that? We'll figure it out. We put out fires all the time. That's what we do, Alani Media.
Anybody is in San Clemente and wants to bring us a USB-C to USB-C data cable, that'd be great. It would be awesome. Just run it down to us.
USB.
Run us down you know what kind of cable that is, Kira?
Yeah, I could call my dad.
Dad,
You got one of those?
Here.
For
I
a
do.
USB hard drive?
Yeah.
Really? Just one of those simple ones?
Do you live far?
Like 7 minutes.
Ooh, is your dad home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called Dad.
Wait, really? The data it's just like the hard drive cable? That's all we're missing?
What?
Yeah,
is
we have
that?
like 1,000 USB-C to USB-C cables, but the ones I need a little short one that goes from a hard drive to a
So like a USB-C.
correct data.
Cool.
What's data mean? Is there a difference?
Yeah, because some of them are just like I have a bunch of power ones because I power a bunch of stuff with USB-C, but I forgot the main hard drive that I used to record the show. I blew it, and then
I
got another hard drive, but I don't have the cable to go with it. So
No way. Is Dad really gonna save the day? That would be heroic.
And then we can talk to him.
Oh, then we can talk to Dad. He was on the Bud tour. That's
Yeah.
so sick. Did
Yeah,
he
they
win
won-
some comps?
They won the team event in England. Him and Kelly Slater were on the same team.
What?
I think they got him drunk on the bus.
That
Kelly.
is what a story. Dad's a legend. Dad's a surf legend. That's how John knew of him. John's like,
Yeah.
dude, I know her dad.
Everyone knows my dad everywhere around the world.
Just wait over there. Sit. We'll call you over. You came in too early. Okay, we're
wanna look at our highlights?
yeah.
or-
Let's watch some Kirra highlights.
Which ones are we looking at?
Let's go into the contest stuff. Since we're blowing you up as a world champion, let's see how this all went
Oh
down.
God, what are we pulling up?
We did some pre-production and got some clips of you. Oh, okay. Oop. You know, it's not a perfect
More technical.
science.
Yeah, more technical issues. Second here, guys.
But let's get we'll cue it up a bit. So the ISA World Championships was taking place. What was it, September?
Yeah. Yep.
And where was it at?
Huntington Beach, California.
That is okay. Just like you said, you got to know how to surf that wave.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of. I bet you the Olympics 2028 will be there.
Really? Is that the rumor? Ooh, breaking news. See, we're breaking news story.
I just have a feeling it'll be there.
Kira's got some inside scoop. Okay, so she heard that the 2028 Olympics could be at HB.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. That's just my.
She has a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Oh my. And she's usually right. World champs are usually right.
I'm having technical issues on the videos too. We're figuring stuff out.
We're figuring it out.
Hey,
on the
check out
fly.
this live action over here in the water.
Yeah, where's our live action? Camera guy's like babysitting his kid, but Noah, are we filming live action or are we just?
We're trying to deal with some technical difficulties, but yeah, I'm gonna try to
Come
film.
on, the Groms are ripping. Shores Cliff surf teams out here. Do you know some of these Groms, possibly?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so
Wow, it's uncrowded.
really.
It's my kind of thing.
Oh, that's your kind of thing. So ISA, it's basically all the countries. Every like big surfer in the world does it because it has something to do with Olympic qualification, right?
Yep. Yeah. So that event, say if like our team got the highest amount of points for the girls or the guys, it got us an extra spot into the Olympics. So now we have 3 spots.
And that's mainly because of you,
Yeah. I'm
because
pretty
you
stoked.
won.
Yeah, we on the last day we had everyone in pretty much, and then everyone was losing, and I had to get first, and Sally had to get third in the finals, and like Sally Fitzgibbon surfs really good, so like I wasn't expecting her to get third or anything, and it just kind of worked out in the final. Like she was looking for the wrong waves, I was trying to find big closeouts, and it worked out.
Was it a 4-person final?
Yep. Yeah, 4 people.
Okay, so who was in the final? You got first. Who got second?
Paulina Doe, and then I think either Sally or Daniela Rosas from Peru got 3rd or 4th. So.
And then so you got the U.S. of A an extra spot in the Olympics.
Yeah, along with Gabriella Bryan and Zoe McDougall. It was kind of like our team points got us there.
Oh, the girls put us over the top. So is it a girls slot or what's the 3rd slot?
Just for girls.
Oh,
and then
okay,
they get
awesome.
to choose whoever they want. So my
Oh,
goal is
well,
to.
you better be the top pick, aren't you? You don't get that slot? It's not
hope I do.
automatic.
That's why I keep going and looking for left barrels and posting them, trying to hype myself up.
No, okay, that's the strategy. Well, you've been doing pretty good at that. Once we figure out these technical difficulties, we're gonna queue up a couple of those barrels. Make sure they pick you for that Olympic slot.
I know.
Otherwise, we'll be protesting live on this show. Are there any other qualification like events, or is it just up to the powers that be now to pick the spot?
I think just the Olympic Committee picks the spot, and then the top 2 girls on the CT get the other spots.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But I also am very clueless about that whole thing. I didn't even know anything about that event. They just called me up like 2 weeks before and were like, "You want to do it?" I was like, "Okay."
No way, and you won the whole thing.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's such a great story.
I think the best part about it was like just so many people from San Clemente were on the team, and like I got cheered up by Griffin brother, and I think that was like so special too.
Yeah, we saw a photo of that. That is cool.
Yeah.
What a pair to be cheered up by.
Yeah.
Cheered up by. And who was coaching that event? Or did you bring your shades?
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
It's all good.
Are you good? A little squint action?
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be
kinda
like
nice.
rainy this morning. Now the sun's out.
I know, we got pretty lucky.
You
Oh,
haven't been
wow.
around, but the weather's just been crazy here.
I know, everyone keeps telling me I got back and it's all nice.
Yeah. It's like every week it's been raining.
Yeah. I don't believe anyone. They're just lying. No, I heard it snowed almost to the beach.
Yeah, yeah. It was really cold, and the snow was it was like hailing down here. It was
That's-
crazy.
That's so cool.
Something you probably don't really want to see, right? Because you like to be warm.
Yeah. I struggle with the cold.
How do you get to Indo so much? I'm always seeing clips of you there. You always seems like you're there like 6 months of the year.
I'm just addicted to that place. I'll find like any time to go. It's the best place in the world.
Where do you stay?
In Bali, I usually just stay in Uluwatu. I have like a little bit of a crew there, and I have like a training facility. I can go there, and the waves are fun. And then I'll obviously jump out to the Mentawais whenever the waves look pretty good. So
Is it that easy? I always heard you have to book like 2 years out to go out there and stuff. Or what's you got a slot you just slide into every time?
yeah, I'll get lucky.
Yeah. See, when you're a world champ, who's this? Do you know her? Him,
Yeah,
her?
I forget her name, but she surfs really good.
That's awesome. She must be on the Shores Cliff surf team. So the Shores Cliff, it's the middle school right here.
Mhm.
I think they're all out practicing, or they were. I think some of them left, but they were all out here earlier practicing.
Yeah, I remember when I was on it in 6th grade, I would get down here at like 5:30 in the morning, booties and all, and I could not do that now.
No, you gonna wear booties today?
No, nah.
Oh, there she goes again. Whoa. Nice little form wrap. Make the inside connections. Slam.
Nice.
She made the couch show. We need some more action. Get out there, girl. Robo did one little turn for us and came in.
This guy, he did a 360 earlier.
He did?
I think so.
I'm surprised more people aren't out here.
Yeah. Everyone's in Dominican.
I know. There's no women's event for that one?
Nope, just Barbados.
Have you been to Barbados before?
Mhm. Been going every year since I was 11.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, my. You're like practically a local there. Where haven't
Yeah.
you gone 100 times? That wave looks crazy, Suit Bowl. That looks right up your alley after Indo, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever gotten it perfect, like when Kelly flies over there and it looks super good. I've always wanted to get it like that, but it's always like a little bit more mushy and kind of lined up like a Point Break. But
I know. It's never good for those events, huh?
the barrels look so nice. I want to go.
I
Get
bet.
that.
I
It's
see
a
the-
gnarly wave.
Oh, I've heard.
Mhm.
I remember when Mason and Chris Ward went there, and it was like proper huge.
Yeah.
And Mason like basically brought like groveler boards because they were like, "Yeah, we're going to the Caribbean, like East Coast." And he's
Yeah.
like, first thing when he got back, he's just like, "Dude, I should have brought bigger boards. Like
Oh.
it was like backdoor or something." Like,
Yeah, no, like my first time surfing it when it was big, I was probably like 13, and there's just so much water moving, and then it just sucks up, like, it's pretty steep too. It kind of looks like when you're out at Pipe for the first time and you're like looking at it, and it's just like way steeper than you would think. I don't know, that was my first experience out there, but
what about pipe? You've surfed pipe a couple times?
surfed it when I was 14 and smashed my foot and broke it, and that was kind of my only time out there.
What?
Didn't even catch a wave, so.
No.
And the crowd thing. I'll get out there again.
Yeah.
But
You think you'll wear a helmet when you go out there?
now I would, yeah. Just I keep hitting my head, so I gotta be careful.
You hit your head a couple times in Indo?
Yeah, I hit it this last time. I don't know what on. I think just the water, but it kind of shook me up. I've had a headache ever since, but
Oh, yeah, be careful with that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Lip slam
Nice.
into the shore break.
Woo.
Kick out.
I'm actually excited to surf.
Are you? Okay, yes. I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some real shredding. Robo kind of let us down, but he's a little older.
Oh,
He didn't have his board.
let's see if my dad texted me back.
We'll let him slide. How are we doing over there, director?
Terrible.
Oh no.
I mean, The show's up. Like everybody's
yeah,
watching.
we're going.
Watching. I just have no comments, no videos.
Oh, here we go. This girl.
Here we go.
I wish we knew her name. Take it away, Kirra.
Nice kick out.
No section for her. She just kicked out.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish we were going to queue up some of these big old barrels you get in Indo. What's your favorite wave in Indo? The right or the left? I mean, I guess there's a bunch of rights and lefts.
There's a bunch of them. I like bank faults just because it's not like perfect and it doesn't break in the same spot. So like when you do get a good one, it's pretty rewarding. And then I like hideaways. It's the left. It's pretty good. It's perfect.
Is that most recent clip I saw of you?
Yeah.
It's like chandeliering kind of, but just a big giant barrel.
Yeah, that wave is perfect. But that afternoon, like, I've never seen it. The current was pushing down the point, so it was hard to stay on the peak. So you kept getting pushed farther off of it, and so like everyone was getting sucked down. I would just go back up to the top, and it was fun.
What board do you ride into? Are you riding your sub-driver thumbtail?
No, I actually find that when I'm out there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Oh my God! Under the ledge.
That's a secret spot.
Take us through some of these waves. Talk us through it.
That's bank faults. This wave, I probably surfed for 10 hours that day. Got beat up and bruised, and then I finally got rewarded, and I was like so thankful.
Oh, here's the one we were just talking about.
Yeah, this was a week ago today.
This is a week ago. This is recent news right here.
On International Women's Day.
There you go. How's that for International Women's Day? Okay, so we had 3. There we go. Director's got it queued up.
Yep.
That's what we wanted to see. Those were some
Want to go through the ISA highlights too?
Yeah. Now we're going to go through your ISA world title win. Here we go.
All right.
Take us through. Is that your magic sub-driver thumbtail?
Oh, yeah. Always got the Huntington Hop boards out.
Inside slam. Oh, here's your backhand. You said that's your strength.
Used to be. Now I kind of I'm even.
Oh,
even
there
Steven.
we go. We evened out. Oh, because look at here you go, going right. Is this the final? Do you remember this heat?
This was not the final. I think this was like a few rounds before.
Oh, there's Griffin and Chloe cheering you up.
Yep.
Okay, that was sick. We got some highlights. How was that moment?
Yeah, that was
Did you
pretty
shed
cool.
some tears? What was going on?
I definitely cried. I always cry. Like, I'm a very emotional human being. But I remember getting to the beach and there was so much going on. I kind of was just like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. Too many cameras.
That must have been a great feeling. Did you just have a permanent smile on your face for like 10 days after that?
Yeah, well, that night I had to leave for Portugal. So I had like no time to celebrate. I was just straight off to Portugal.
Oh, my life of a pro surfer. That's when you know you're pro. You don't get a chance to celebrate. You're just like straight back on the plane to the next contest.
Yeah, but it's almost better that way.
There we go. Oh, my God. Look at that.
Yeah, there's the...
Oh, slow down,
that
director.
was the final.
Oh, it's going at its own pace.
Sorry, I edited it like that.
Look at that smile.
Yeah, I was permanently smiled.
US of A. So the whole country can thank Kirra Pinkerton for having 3 slots in the Olympics. Thank you, Kirra.
Hope I get that spot.
Oh my God. Well, we're vouching for you. We're gonna have petitions going and stuff. And you mentioned it earlier. So the Olympics are gonna be at Chopu, which is basically the gnarliest left barrel on the planet.
Yeah.
And you just said that's why you're going to Indo, right?
Yeah, I want to go get Tahiti waves. Never actually been there, so I feel like it'd be good to get some experience. But yeah, I'll do anything to get that spot. I'll go surf like a huge closeout left. I don't know. I want the spot.
You heard it. Kira's gunning for that one, and she's the reason there's a 3rd slot anyway. So you better give it to her. Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
Who's the Olympic Committee? Do we know them?
I'm not even sure I know them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're cool with you. Here goes this girl. She's hoping to be on the Olympics. Video guy's checking his DMs, but that's cool. How did the video guys always miss your best clips? Yeah. checking the phone and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's my dad right there. No, just kidding.
Is Dad your filmer sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. He doesn't like to film me as much anymore because I always get mad at him. But yeah.
What's the best? Do you have just one burn in your memory, like the wave of your life
Oh, yeah.
that just got missed? Yeah.
Bank faults.
Bank
The boat
fault.
was too far out and they fully missed it, and it was my first time getting spat out. And I was so pissed off.
No, Dad missed the clip.
Yeah.
She'll never forget that.
Or just like any day at T Street, I'm all stoked and I come in and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see it." Or the camera didn't turn on. But
It's always like that. They always miss the best one.
yeah. But he's a good guy. He tries
Yeah.
his best. So
Yeah. It's not an exact science, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff gets missed.
yeah.
But it always seems to be the best one that gets missed. They get all the ones you dig rail on and all
Mhm.
that, but
Who knows, maybe the best clip when you actually watch it, it's not that good.
that happens sometimes too.
Yeah.
Well, whoever got those 2 other huge right barrels you got,
Yeah. Got pretty lucky.
have you always wanted to like surf waves like that?
I think I've always had like an urge to surf bigger waves, and like when I'm out there I won't even like realize how big it is. It's kind of just like I want that feeling of like adrenaline rush, and like I want to keep skydiving. Like
Skydiving.
I
Oh
love
my
the
gosh, you're like a
adrenaline.
full adrenaline junkie,
Yeah.
huh? Wingsuit, all that stuff.
I want to do that, yeah.
No, don't.
No?
Dad, don't let her do that one.
Yeah, he can't tell me what to do.
Just kidding. Okay, so Kirra's an adrenaline junkie. That's why we want her at Chopu, because
Yeah.
you're gonna have that adrenaline going.
Yeah. Gotta be
Um,
careful for sure, but
Yeah, maybe helmet at Chopu could be a wise decision.
yeah, probably. I think
Yeah.
everyone should probably wear one.
So just start dropping those clips at Chopu, and you're in the Olympics.
Yep. Don't tell anyone else though.
Okay, okay, we won't.
We only need about 13 subscribers to make 1,000.
Oh. We're only 13 subscribers away from making a fortune. So go and subscribe.
Yeah, I gotta subscribe.
That gets us motivated. We're all just doing this for free for now,
Aw.
but we're having fun. We're reporting on news. We want to make sure the world gets their surf news
Yeah.
live and direct.
You got all the. I mean, I've watched a few videos last night. You got a bunch of cool people on here, so.
Yeah, we've lured a couple big dogs on here. we covered Kalohe and Oh, here's this girl. Take it away. She's gonna be so stoked you're announcing her wave.
Nice. Oh. I've seen her surf for like 10 years. She surfs really good.
Yeah, she
What a
does.
ripper.
Oh my God, so many people, girls, guys, everyone rips from San Clemente.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? You got any theories?
I do. I
You
think.
do?
Is that my? No, it's not my dad. I think there's something with the power plant. No. I think just because there's so many good surfers around that everyone's kind of motivated to kind of just keep up with the rest of them. And like I got to watch like Kalohe growing up, and it was always like super cool to see him. But then on top of that, there was like Archie and my dad too, and just all the boys. It was cool to watch. We didn't have many girls, but now we do. So
Yeah, there's a ton of. I know that. I guess just being around so much good surfing, you're bound to catch on.
yeah.
You got to keep up with the Joneses. Like, if your buddy's charging bank vaults, I guess you got to charge too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the cool part about that last trip. It was 13 girls, and like some girls were just learning, some of them were like at like a pro level, and like just all different ranges, and everyone paddled out, and it was just like pushing everyone's limits, and it was a really special day.
Are they looking up to you now at this point? Are they asking for tips and stuff?
I mean, I felt really bad. This girl, Elle, was asking me what to do, and I told her to go on a closeout. I didn't know it was a closeout, and she got really cut up.
Oh my!
Felt very bad, but
That's
she
no
was
joke.
charging.
Have you got scraped pretty bad on the reef before? Or?
Yeah, a few times. Sometimes like on a 1 foot day before the swell, sometimes, like, during the swell. But HTs has been the worst to me. I can't get away from the surgeon's table. I just hit it every time.
Is that the inside part or
Yeah,
something?
like this sharp, like, big rock part. But
What's the travel time to get there?
if you have a lot of money, maybe like 20 hours, but it takes me like 2 days. So it just depends on what flight you're getting.
Where do you like go to Bali first and then go there, or go?
I like to go to Bali first just to kind of warm up, just getting that kind of rhythm of waves. Because when you're surfing 1-foot waves and then you're trying to surf like 10-foot waves, you're bound to get hurt. Like, it's just not really smart to go straight into it. I did it once. But yeah, if I go to Bali, just kind of get used to the weather, get rid of my like travel legs, and then get out there. It always works out. So
That's a good theory. Yeah. Can't just jump into 10-foot waves.
yeah.
What board do you ride when it's, or what model when it's bigger?
I think I ride a Whiplash. I'm not too sure. Matt just kind of shapes me some boards for bigger waves. I don't really know much about it. He kind of does it all for me, so. But I like riding much bigger boards. I found that if you're, like, I rode a 6'1", and I was just taking off super late, eating it on every takeoff, and then I got on a 6'6" because I broke the other one, and it was, like, magic.
Oh, there you go.
Early takeoff.
Like Mason Ho rides like 7'6" when
Yeah.
everyone else is riding like 6'5".
Yeah, and then see what he does. He's just, like,
Yeah.
a
He gets
different
the
human.
big bombs. Oh, here she goes.
Reform. Oh.
How long we been going, producer?
I have no clue. I'm
Oh.
lost over here.
What
you guys
time is
wanna
it?
Do,
Around 45 minutes.
yeah,
Oh, we've been on 45?
I know time flies over here.
Yeah, it goes so fast, huh? Okay, a couple more words, and what, you think you want to get out there? It's
Yeah,
up,
I'll go
up
surf.
to you.
Yeah,
No pressure.
I'm down to surf.
Okay, oh my gosh, we get the world champ to go out. Plug your sponsors. Who do we got?
We got Hurley, Lost Surfboards, Sunbum, Dragon, FCS, Wiener Schnitzel,
Oh, wait, what?
I think.
What was that last one?
Wiener Schnitzel.
You got a Wiener Schnitzel?
I don't know if they're
sponsor? How
sponsoring anymore. They kind of stopped.
What?
Messaging.
How did that connection come out? That's one of the coolest sponsors I've ever heard of. A
Yeah,
surfer having.
that was a pretty cool sponsor. And they're all, like, super good people. Like,
How did you get the Wiener Schnitzel? Like, what's the connection?
they,
You got a manager or something? How did that all
yeah,
come about?
They reached out to me, actually.
No way.
Yeah, down in Oceanside, they have, like, a few people, and then they were sponsoring Lucas Ostin.
Okay.
And then they recommended me to them and kind of jumped on that. And I was vegan at the time, so it was like, I didn't know if it was too smart for myself, but, but yeah, it was pretty
Seemed
cool.
to pay off. Everything seems to be going well.
Yeah.
What, you can just roll up to any Wiener Schnitzel and just freaking show them the team card and you're in, or what?
They give me a little, like, card every month with some money on it, so but yeah, that was
That's
pretty cool.
epic. Well, I hope they continue that relationship because you're about to be in the Olympics, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope
That'll
so.
be rad.
I'll put that as my top sticker. No.
On
Oh,
the
sorry,
nose.
Hurley.
No way. What about Brett? Do you talk to Brett? Work with Brett? Is he the team guy over there now?
Yeah, Brett is the man. He's super cool. He's always making sure I'm equipped with everything. He's on top of it.
Does that make you listen up a little more when you know the guy's like been on the CT and won the U.S. Open and stuff?
I mean, just in general, Brett's a good guy. So, like, even if you didn't know he surfed or anything, like, he's on top of it, and he's really funny, and yeah.
Oh, look, this guy's on a lost board.
Wow.
Oh. Kind of went carved and carved down.
That was sick.
I wonder if that's a sub-driver thumbtail. After he sees this show, he's going to order one.
Subdriver thummy.
Okay, well, what do you think? You got any other things to say? Want to thank the family? Thank
yeah.
anyone?
Thank my mom and my dad and my brother for being annoying, and thank you guys for everything,
Of
having
course.
me here.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you so much for coming. You're the first world champion to touch the couch.
Yeah.
We've had a world champ on.
Woo.
Hopefully future Olympic
Yeah.
athlete. Otherwise, we're going to lose it.
Oh no. I'm not coming back. I'm not on the Olympics.
Oh, what? So it's was it Women's International Week, or was that last week?
That was last week, International Women's Day.
Women's Day.
Yeah.
I saw like all the everyone got to pick like a woman that inspired them. Who would you have picked if you're in Portugal?
If it was a surfer,
Or anyone that you could have pick any inspiring women, I guess, to put on your jersey. Could be a surfer though too. Whatever you
there's
want.
Mackenzie Dern. She's a boxer fighter. I think she's pretty cool. Like really cool person outside of it, but as soon as she's like in the little boxing thing, like she's just on, like completely different, switched on. And I kind of feel like I'm that way. Like I want to be turn myself into like this surfer person when I'm at the contest, but then like still laid back and can do whatever when I'm not there. So
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern has incredible jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah,
She's
Yeah.
so good.
he's
yeah,
a
she's
big
cool.
fan.
I think she's really cool.
What else? So what's next? What's your goals? I mean, you kind of already told us the main goal. What's next on that? Oh, you're going to Barbados.
Yep, Barbados. Qualify for the Challengers, qualify for the CT is my goal for this year. And then test out how I see myself doing contests. And then maybe if I don't really want to keep going with it, I'll be a free surfer. So I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of it.
Well, either way, I think we're going to be seeing you in some big old barrels
Yeah.
and doing some big old hacks. And we love it. Okay.
Thank you
If
so
you
much.
want to go surf,
Yeah. I'll go out there.
that's up to you. We're going to get John Robertson on here.
All right.
Thank you, Kirra.
Thank you, guys.
2022 ISA World Champion.
Woo.
And the entire country of the United States of America can thank you for having 3 surfers in the Olympics. And one of them better be Kirra. We're going to lose it here on the Couch Surfing Show. Okay, Kirra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.